All right, guys, let's get back into this and see what we got going on here. I'm going to flip the cards over, and we're going to start with this, and I'm going to go down the stack and see what we get for Aries. This is going to be a general reading for Aries. Some of the cards are facing the wrong side, so all right. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. Let's see what, ooh, somebody who has hazel eyes. Somebody who has hazel eyes, that might be significant here. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. Somebody's praying. Okay. Somebody who has hazel eyes is praying. Find out more. Something about Wyoming. Or this could be a street name. Wyoming. Might be significant. Predator alert. Predator alert. That's kind of scary. I don't know about y'all, but I don't know why I laugh because it's making me feel uncomfortable. But yeah, predator alert. That's usually like there's a predator in the neighborhood kind of thing. New Jersey. Maybe somebody lives in New Jersey or from New Jersey or lives on New Jersey Street, Avenue, Parkway. A doctor. Doctor is important here. Somebody saying, I don't understand what this is. That's alarming. A sister. Could be your sister. Or you could be the sister of somebody, right? See what else comes out. New York. Something about New York, New Jersey. Same area, actually. Wyoming. Let's keep going. And something about hazel eyes. Hazel eyes can come in all different colors. Selective. We got something about records. This could be any kind of records. Oh, a doctor's records. Sister's doctor records. A predator alert. Somebody's praying. Somebody might have a black truck. That fell out, so I'm going to take it. Aries. Maybe this person's an Aries too. I don't know. Or your sister's an Aries too. We'll find out. See what else comes out. New Hampshire. Okay, there's a lot of New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, and then plain old Wyoming just by itself. Appeal to the judge. Appeal to the judge could be somebody who's trying to change somebody's mind. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be a judge, but it could be, right? It could be. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a judge. It's somebody who can make a decision about something, right? I made a bad choice, right? This is something that this person is appealing to a judge or somebody who has the power to do something or turn them in some kind of way, because we have predator and right underneath it sister, black truck, and then I made a bad choice. is coming out. Then we have Wyoming. I don't understand what this is. Records and appeal to a judge. Praying, a doctor. Selective, New Hampshire. We have Hazel Eyes, New Jersey, New York, and Aries. Okay, let's start with what we got. Let's see where this is going, because this might be, this predator, it might be somebody who travels. Okay, it could be, because we're having 4 different states coming out, so it's making me feel like this person might be somebody who travels, like a truck driver. I'm seeing a black truck, so that's why I'm thinking a truck driver, somebody who travels. Okay, and the doctor has records of this. Let's see where this is going. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries, please, and thank you. Tell us more about this predator alert. What is this about? Predator alert for Aries. Should I take it? It's more than I usually get. Okay. Yeah, this predator might actually be an Aries. Could also be a Gemini, or an Aries who has Gemini in their chart. So, this is somebody who enjoys creating an illusion. Okay, this is somebody who's definitely doing something illegal. So there is definitely somebody here that's doing something illegal, and they like creating illusions. It's like they're trying to hold something back. This person thinks that they can charm their way out of something here. This person seems to be somebody in your energy, Aries, or around your energies rather, that has the ability to change their looks, change the way that they see things, or what people see, right? So this might be somebody who dyes their hair, changes their clothes, their the way that they dress, to bring a stop to something, to bring a stop to people talking, to bring a stop to people seeing something. That's what it is. Seeing something and saying something. They're changing their views. Somebody's not taking action, even though they're, so somebody saw something and they're not taking action. They're actually like going against their own emotions, their own intuition. So somebody saw something and that person is going against their own knowledge, or their own intuition, their own feelings. Okay, it's their own feelings. Somebody saw something here. Predator alert. Somebody saw something and they're not speaking up. And this is could be another Aries. Okay, an Aries saw something and they're not speaking up. They're not saying what they saw. It could be a Cancer also. It could be another fire sign. Let's just put it that way. It could be an Aries, a Leo, a Gemini, a Sagittarius, Cancer. Okay, this person saw something, or they have a variation of that in their chart. They saw something and they're not saying nothing. They saw something and they're not saying anything. They're keeping it to themselves. So the predator is somebody who's really good at making themselves appear as an upstanding person, right? They're the kind of person that has the ability to look like a go-getter, or somebody who is like a person in the community that people look up to. Okay, so this predator is like somebody who makes people believe that they make things happen, or they have this fatherly type of persona, a loving father type of energy. The kind of person that gets things done, makes things happen. Somebody who's very upstanding in the community, Could be a owner of their own company, could be a boss. This also could be a corrupt public figure, okay? Like somebody who's a public figure could be like a mayor or something. That's what I'm getting. A mayor, this is somebody who's like in the community that people look up to, an authority figure. So, yeah, authority figure. That's what I'm getting. So, an authority figure, very manipulative person, has two sides, two faces. Okay, acts as though they're very protective over what I don't know, but somebody who acts like they're very protective, I guess, over the community or the family, right? That kind of thing. And what's true about this person is that they show themselves to be like this very sweet, caring type of person, but they're not. They're actually a bully, very egotistic, misogynist type of energy, and it's a predator in your area. Somebody knows something about this person. Somebody saw something and they're not saying, they're not talking. Okay, maybe because of what this person does for a living. All right, could be a doctor, because a doctor, could be an authoritative figure. People look up to doctors. I have a doctor on the table, so there's a good chance that somebody saw something in a doctor's office, right? um or a doctor knows, a doctor is the one that saw it, right? That's what I'm hearing. So it could be the doctor caught on, there's some records, right? And somebody saw this, somebody saw an authority figure doing something that they weren't supposed to be doing, and that person is staying quiet. That person is not saying something, they're not speaking up. That's confusing. hmm these people the person that saw this and the person who is doing this, the predator, are people who grew up in the same area. They come from similar backgrounds. So this could be like somebody who, um, so they're from the same race. Okay, they're from the same race. They're from the same area. Could be even family members. Um, People who come from the same family, same community, same race, same like religious background. This could be an older man with a younger woman. So the predator is like an older man, and the one that saw him and caught him is a younger woman. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Okay. Tell me more about this doctor. Let's find out what's going on with this doctor, because I feel like the doctor is the one that knows something. And for whatever reason, they're not, well, they're not saying something. They're not saying, but there's records here on the table. So it makes me feel like there is a record of something. Tell me more about the doctor. Spirit, tell me more about this doctor. I'm gonna switch cards. Tell me more about this doctor. And what does this have to do with Aries? Okay. I shouldn't ask two questions at the same time. The doctor. Yes, the doctor saw it. The doctor knows. And they're not taking any action. They're not speaking up. They're hiding a secret. They're hiding a lie. Let's see. I'm gonna take it, guys. I'm gonna take it because I asked a question and this is what came out. Normally we don't take it, but I'm gonna take it because I want to figure out what this is about this doctor. All this came out for the doctor. Okay, so all of this came out for the doctor. Let's see what we got. The doctor saw it. He viewed it. This doctor did not say anything. He made a decision not to say anything here. Has something to do with his finances, his money, his business. Okay. This is what came out. This way I could see everything. Okay, this has something to do with his business. He didn't say something. He saw something, but he's not speaking. He or she is not speaking up. They wrote it down. See, they wrote something. They wrote it down. That's why there's records. Okay, so the doctor saw something. He wrote it down. It's basically something that he wrote down is his views of something. So I feel like this doctor is keeping tabs on this predator. Okay, that's what I'm understanding. He is keeping tabs of this predator, but he's still not speaking up. Maybe there's not enough evidence. That's why. Because they're avoiding taking action here. Yeah, I think it's because they don't have enough proof. Enough proof. This predator is around somebody around you, Aries. So if this is not a past situation for you, then there's a good chance that this predator is around your children, or doesn't necessarily have to be a child. Actually, it could be you, a predator at a doctor's office. This might be for one of you, a predator at your doctor's office. See, because it's saying that this person's not taking action, but they're very much aware here, very much aware of the situation, very much aware of what's going on. Okay, I feel like this doctor's not saying anything because there's not enough proof, not enough. Because it's saying here that they want to do what's right. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see what I'm looking at. I'll put the cards up here so y'all can see what I'm looking at. See, it's saying that they want to do what's right. Okay, they want to do what's right. Okay, so this doctor wants to do what's right, but I feel like it's because there's not enough information. There's not enough information. That's the thing. They want to do what's right. That's what I feel. I feel like this has something to do with not enough information. I see somebody taking control over something here. I feel like it's the predator. The predator is taking control. The predator is taking control over something here. They're taking control over what the doctor sees. Okay, they're trying to take control. So I feel like the person that's trying to take control, well, it could be the doctor trying to take control, but somebody here is trying to take control and cause some kind of confusion here to keep somebody in some kind of hermit mode, to stay quiet, to stay silent, to isolate themselves. And that's their way of controlling the situation here. That's what I'm hearing. To control the situation. Aries, so this could be like somebody, like a child in your family, or this could be actually you being assaulted at a doctor's office, or a doctor just happens to know something. Okay, this could be a child, grandchild, or you, because this is definitely somebody close to you, or it's you. Huh. So this control over this situation and the confusion that this person is trying to create it's not going to last very long. This is something that's not going to last very long at all. Okay, this is something that's going to possibly be exposed on the internet or exposed in a very, I want to say, public way. Okay, very public way. There's like an opportunity here that's showing up. I'm gonna use these cards next. Opportunity. Tell me more, Spirit. Somebody has hazel eyes. This could be your child, could be your grandchild. Somebody around you. A Gemini is yeah, there's a Gemini that's significant here. A Gemini, maybe you have Gemini in your chart. There's Gemini that is so that would be a May baby, okay? A May to June baby, end of May, beginning of June baby. So if this is a grandchild of yours or a child of yours, we're talking about that area, that times, just in case you don't know. There's a change here, an opportunity for change, a new beginning. So, okay, I get it. Okay, so this predator is trying to stay in control over what this doctor sees, right? What this doctor knows about. This predator is traveling between New York, New Jersey, okay? That's what I'm hearing, Wyoming, and there's something about New Hampshire, right? So this predator is somebody who is traveling around. So there's a track record of what's going on with this predator. This predator is jumping around in those areas. Let me see how close are those areas to each other. Let's let me find out. So Aries, if this person did this to you, you're not the only one. Um, this is a serial predator that we're dealing with. Let me see what I can find out. I'm just curious because it's even saying it here like this person's waiting for a change. That change is like them moving and relocating. I want to see how close these places are to each other because Wyoming, isn't that like central United States? I don't know. Let me look. Yeah, it is. It's kind of like in the central of United States. And then the areas that they're working at is New Jersey, New York, which aren't they right next to each other? Yeah. And then New Hampshire. So this person's like, more likely, I'm guessing that this person is from Wyoming, but they're working in this area of New Hampshire, New York, and New Jersey. This predator is not from that area, okay? That's what I'm feeling. This person is not from that area. They're actually from Wyoming, but they are picking, and I feel like that's why selective showed up. They're picking their prey or they're picking their victims in this area, okay? So watch your kids, watch your grandkids, pay attention to the way that they act. Um, I will tell you something. People think that, if a person is harming a child, that child will act afraid of them. That child will automatically like, get away from them, stuff like that. Not always. It depends on how long a child is being victimized. The longer that a child is being victimized, a child will adapt. It's part of their survival mode. When they see this person, they might be, oh, what's the word, cordial. They might talk to them. You might see them smiling or trying to act normal, right? Everybody acts different. That's what I'm trying to say. Everybody acts different under these kinds of circumstances. It depends on who this predator is. That's another thing I want to say. It really depends on who this predator is. If the predator is a parent, a family member, something like that, the child might act very normal. The child might be trying to like, I don't know how to explain this. In other words, the child might act like everything's okay because they're trying to pretend like everything's okay. They don't want to bring light to something. They might force themselves to smile or hug that person or whatever. It depends on how long it's been going on. If it's been going on for years and years, children will adapt, and they want normalcy. So I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. You really can't go 100% by the way the child acts. Now, if sometimes it just depends on the dynamics, right? Of who this child is around and who the predator is. Um, this is why you hear sometimes people say, I never knew, because there wasn't no sign, or there wasn't any signs. Well, sometimes there isn't any signs. Sometimes people will go and hug somebody who's hurting them because they want things to be normal. It depends on the child. Every child is different. So don't, and what I'm trying to say is, don't expect this child to be if it is a child, okay? If it is a child, don't expect them to act a certain kind of way. And don't dismiss them from being a victim because of the way that they act, because everybody is different. Okay? I actually used to work with CPS, and kids can act very different personalities. Everybody handles trauma and those kinds of things differently. Okay, boys act differently than girls, and in different ages. It depends on when an abuse started, and you know what I mean. There's a lot of variation. So just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. Okay, if this is a child, okay, could be your own sister that's going through this, because I am seeing a sister on the table, or the sister could be the predator. Okay, just saying. Okay. All right, Spirit, anything else here for Aries? If this is you, Aries, I'm so sorry that you went through this. This is somebody who is a serial predator, okay? And there is, if you're wondering, there is notes in a doctor's notes, okay? There is some notes this doctor did write down. That's saying right here, he wrote something down, his observations here, okay? He did write down some observations. He saw something, he wrote it down. He Not enough for him to call anybody, because it doesn't look like he called anybody. Yeah, he didn't call anybody, but basically there wasn't enough evidence for him to make a call, Not enough evidence for a call, but enough evidence, or enough of something that he wrote down a concern about, okay? So that might be something, if you're trying to build a case, this knowledge might be very important to that, okay? That there's doctor notes. Oh. uh, uh, there seems to be a possibility here of a very bad mother involved in this, or a very bad female. Okay, doesn't necessarily have to be a mother, but a female, somebody who acts a certain kind of way, but the truth is they're nothing what they act like. They act like a loving, caring type of energy, and the truth is this person is nothing like that. Could be somebody who has Libra in their chart as well. Okay. um But this is somebody who's a very bad parent, okay? This is somebody who neglects uh their motherly type of responsibilities. This might be somebody who would allow a predator to harm their children, okay? This could be somebody who, because there's people like that. And this person's very codependent, so this person could very much allow This is the kind of person who would allow their spouse to abuse their children, and she is so codependent. She won't say nothing. She won't speak up because she's afraid of her own stability. She's afraid of her own stability. Okay, she might even be jealous of the child, or if there is a child that's being abused. This is the kind of woman who would be jealous of her own child and blame her child for being a victim. Okay, I'm just saying that's what I'm seeing here, and this is what's coming out. This is somebody who's not a very good person, and it's a shame because um you would think with her being a female she would be more understanding, but apparently not all females are like that. Okay, this is somebody who's very neglectful of their children. Aries, this very well could be your sister, okay? Or your sister might be the one that witnessed something. Okay, so please put the energy where it belongs. Your sister might be the kind of person, and don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here with the cards I got. Yeah, your sister might be allowing abuse to happen, okay? Because she's coming in as a very codependent person. People who are very codependent on their spouse, women have been known to not speak up, because they are financially dependent on the other person. Thank God we live in a time now where women can work and make our own money, but back in the day, back in the early, 1800s, they have found diaries of women writing down the abuse that their children or their stepchildren were going through, and they wrote down that they couldn't leave, they couldn't stop the abuse from happening because they were financially dependent on the partner, right? Unfortunately, you would think, in our history right now, with, women being able to work and provide for themselves, that we would be living in a time where women don't have to put up with this kind of behavior. But unfortunately, there are women who choose to accept this kind of behavior, which is so bizarre. It's insane, but it's out there. So I'm so sorry, Aries. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I see. Okay? Um, I'm seeing a sister and I'm seeing a doctor. It looks like the doctor wrote down some notes. Okay? But then again, this could also be a sister that wrote down a diary of some sort, but didn't take any action. Okay? I am feeling like the predator is the one that is looking for this opportunity. He thinks that he or she believes that they're winning, and they're looking to move on to a new area. So we have New York, New Jersey, New Hampshire, and Wyoming. It makes me feel like they're working in that side of the country, but this person's originally from Wyoming. Okay, could be possibly be, right? Or maybe they lived on a street named Wyoming, right? So put the energy where it belongs, guys. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna get out of this reading. This is a very difficult reading. I'm gonna get out of this reading. Keep your eyes open, okay? Don't think just because a child hugs somebody that that's a sign, okay? Yeah, keep your eyes open. All right, guys. This is a really sad reading. I'm gonna try to get into another reading. Hopefully, God willing, the next one will be a happier topic than this. Okay. All right, guys. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Um, I saw a video. I just want to mention this. I saw a video where, you know what? I think I'm going to add it to the end of this reading. Or, you know what? I'll probably add it to another. Yeah, I think I'm going to add it to another reading. Not this one per se, but I'm going to add the video to one of my readings so y'all can see it. This guy who's about to run out of gas, right? He's like, oh, he's running out of gas. He starts to pull into this gas station, And just as he's pulling in, another car comes and like wow, flattens the gas tanks. Like he's literally 5 feet away from it. Like he was just about to get his gas. And it turns out that that guy that did that, the one that came running and crushed the gas tanks, he did that because he got mad because the attendant there at that gas station refused to let him get gas. And he had to drive 20 miles down the road, ran out of gas. He had to walk to go get gas. So that's what he did. He had to walk trying to get to the next gas station, right? He went walking, put gas in the car. So he went, filled up his tank, came back, and he went back to that gas station because they refused to let him get gas, and he crushed it. The point is, we got to be nice to people. We don't know what people are going through, all right? That's the point I'm trying to make. All right, guys, y'all take care. Bye-bye.